While I've shared my story with you, I also wanted to take some time to share the stories of other students from the program, just so you can kind of see some different examples of what this looks like. So, our first example tonight is my good friend Ross Childs. He opened his PT practice in New Hampshire in February of 2021. And some of you here watching might also know him. When he first applied to the DPT to CEO program, I remember him saying, I am at a point in my life where I need to make changes to stay in clinical practice, but I am burnt out and I work way too hard for what I get in return. If I'm going to work hard, I might as well do it for myself. Failure is always a possibility, but I can't and won't give up. I have to make the most of this experience so that I can make a better life for my son. We began working together in December of 2020 and put together a launch plan for him to open officially in February of 2021. And since he opened, he has not had less than 50 to 25 appointments a week. Main concern has been having too many appointments per week. That he is a prime example of someone who used the KLT framework that we talked about tonight to launch his practice. This has allowed him to pursue higher education opportunities, including a fellowship that he's always wanted to do and a Doctor of Science degree. And he's been able to spend tons of time with his son on his own terms. Example number two, student number two is Miss Sarah Barbosa. She started a sports performance PT practice in New Jersey at the beginning of the year, 2023. She opened her practice after having graduated only about 2 years prior. Having been working in outpatient ortho with people in the performing arts and also just kind of like general population. And when we first met, she said, I've hit a breaking point working where I am. I'm burnt out. I'm tired of the productivity standards being prioritized over her lunch break. She's tired of being treated as an employee and that I can't treat patients the way that I know is best because of the insurance world. Since she opened officially in February of this year, she has brought in a full-time income almost every single month with an average of 10 to 15 appointments a week, working with her favorite patients, primarily in powerlifting. And I love this text that I got from her the first week that she was open about how she made over $2,000 in 3 days. The main thing that I know that she said to, just like our example, Allison, was that she wishes she had started soon. And example number three, student number 3A and 3B, Brie and Alyssa Almeida, who started Renew Health in 2022, a pelvic health practice in Massachusetts. So they both started the DPT to CEO program when they were working full time and quickly realized a couple of months into it that they needed to make the jump fully into their own practice, work themselves, if they really wanted to get where they wanted to go. It was scary and intimidating, but we worked together to come up with a plan, and now they are flourishing. They just posted on Instagram this month actually about how since they opened their business, they've been in business now a year and a half or so, they've worked with over 400 patients in their pelvic health practice, and they are so proud of the impact that they've had on their community as an out-of-network practice and increasing access to care, which I think a lot of us all can resonate with.